This is a presentation of the Sports Source Digital Network, presented by Hearthside Bank.
Five questions, all on UT and the SEC. We're going to have a little fun. 5 questions, 10 minutes. Ryan Callahan, Bob Hodge, I'm John Pennington, and this is the Sports Source Digital Network. You guys have not seen these questions. I want to do this. We'll see how this works. I want to do this every week, but if nobody clicks on it, we won't do it every week. But the gist is 5 questions kind of around the SEC, tying into Tennessee. Start of the season, we don't have any specifics, so let's just have a little fun here. I'll give you your option. You are building Team X. So don't associate this with Georgia or Tennessee or a specific school. This is like the old IROC cars. It's just generic Team X. But you have your choice. Would you rather build your team with Gunnar Stockton and Kirby Smart or Joey Aguilar and Josh Heupel?
I want to go with Gunnar Stockton and Kirby Smart. Just simply because the track record is there. Kirby Smart, first year, was basically a 500 coach. Since then, he's been an outstanding coach in the
National
top 10
titles
every year, national titles. I'm going to have to go with the guy that wins the national titles.
So Gunnar, a lot of people bagging Gunnar Stockton, but not so much that it would bring down Kirby Smart's value.
Yeah, I get to take Kirby Smart's reputation, right? Not
Yep.
just okay. Yeah, as long as I get the reputation, I'm good.
The recruiting.
Yeah, because that's what he's so good at. Is he has the name recognition. He has the track record of assembling high-level rosters. He knows what talent looks like that you need to win in the SEC. I feel confident that whatever program he would take over, he would probably build it into a contender pretty quickly. So yeah, I would go with Stockton and Kirby Smart. But yeah, there's still fair. It's still fair to have questions about Gunnar Stockton. But if I'm building a program,
I agree.
no question.
It's Kirby Smart that's the winner in this.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Kirby Smart developed a walk-on into a Heisman finalist. Yeah. So you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
What you got right now may not be what you got at the end of the season.
That was the control question.
Yeah.
I kind of knew where that one was going to go, but that sets you up as to what we're doing here. This one's a little tougher, I think. We'll see what you say. If you were starting a program, would you start it with Josh Heupel and Joey Aguilar or Lane Kiffin and Austin Simmons? Joey Aguilar proven at a different level. Austin Simmons not really proven.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin, Josh Heupel. I think Heupel's got a better resume. But Kiffin's been around longer. A lot of people love Kiffin because he can tweet. You get his tweets.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with Ryan on this one.
I'm going to say Josh Heupel and Joey Aguilar. I think Lane Kiffin gets a little bit too much credit as a recruiter. I don't know that he's quite as good in that area as people think. They've lived out of the transfer portal at Ole Miss. Had to kind of do it the money ball way, I say, where they're doing a little bit. They're kind of zigging when everyone else is zagging a little bit. I don't know. I think he's a very good coach. But I think Josh Heupel's underrated in that way, and I think it's fair to have questions about Simmons. So I don't know. I think Josh Heupel would at least do just as well as Lane Kiffin in that situation. So I'll go with Heupel. I think he's the safer bet.
What are you doing?
I'm probably going to lean into Lane Kiffin slightly.
Yeah.
And it's because Lane Kiffin, wherever he goes, and Josh Heupel has done great here. Lane Kiffin, wherever he has gone, with the exception of USC,
he's Tennessee.
Improved it. But he improved Tennessee a little bit. I mean,
they went from 5 wins to 7.
And had them in a position to beat Alabama.
Yeah.
In a year when they shouldn't have even been on the field with Alabama. So I'm going to lean into him. I mean, it is very, very, very slight.
Yeah.
You really can't put a piece of paper between them, but right now I'm still going to go into Kiffin.
And the QBs don't have anything to do with it. You're just taking Kiffin over Heupel.
I'm just taking Kiffin right now. I could be convinced otherwise.
Yeah,
I could be talked out of it.
I told myself I wasn't going to get in on this
Yeah.
one, but I would be taking Heupel over Kiffin. But that's just me.
You're not a big Kiffin guy, I don't think.
I think he's overrated. I think he's a good coach.
And I'm not a huge
I think he's
Kiffin
good
guy either.
Yeah.
I think he gets way too much love.
Yeah.
I think he's a good coach. I don't think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, which is what everybody makes him out to be. Josh Heupel took over as bad a situation at Tennessee as he did at Ole Miss, and he's done more with it.
Oh, I think he
Kiffin
could
had made.
possibly-
They went all in and didn't make the playoffs last year.
See, once again, you can talk me out of this answer.
Yeah.
Too late. You've told Vol fans you prefer Lane Kiffin. Live with it. Wear it. Okay.
Good thing I live in Farragut.
Moving on. Question number 3. When the team is good, so factor that in. When the team is good, What are the 3 best home field advantages in the SEC?
Ooh, are we ranking them or just giving the 3?
Ranking them.
Okay, I'll go number 1, LSU.
I
think LSU playing at night when that team is good.
Yep.
They're the one team in the SEC I know that gets after you in the parking lot.
Yep.
So I'm going to go LSU number 1.
I agree with LSU number 1.
I agree too. I've actually not seen it at its best. I've only been to a couple games down there, but yes, on TV you can tell it is a deafening place when it's on, especially night games. So yeah, I got no problem with LSU at number 1. That's where I was probably going to go.
Okay, give me your 2 and your 3, and then we'll get your 2 and 3.
My 2 would probably be, and it's tough because when teams are good,
Yeah.
they all explode.
Yeah, that's why I put that in the question.
Exactly.
If you're not good.
So I'm going to go when teams are good. My number 2, it sounds like a homer. I'm going to go Neyland Stadium, especially at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Neyland Stadium at night when Tennessee is good is a raucous, loud place. And then my other one, just because of history, is going to be Alabama. I mean, Alabama sells out their stadium consistently.
Yeah.
And, Georgia would be close.
Okay.
Florida would be close, but I'm going to go Tennessee and Alabama.
Okay, Tennessee and Alabama. What are your 2 and 3?
This one's really tough because I think it's splitting hairs. I mean,
Yes.
it really is. And we also get a warped view.
We don't know enough about Texas and Oklahoma yet. either.
Correct.
Fair.
Exactly.
Fair.
That's the reason I stayed away from
Yeah,
it.
and I've not been to Texas to experience that one, but I think open press boxes help this answer for me because I've been in it more. I think I'm gonna go Florida number 2. When Florida is at its best, it is right there with LSU. I think as a just deafening place that just changes the game, and Tennessee's right there with it.
Depending on the time of year, too, it's also you deal with that sweltering heat.
Yep.
Yes.
Which is an advantage.
But one of the loudest crowds I've ever heard in person, maybe the loudest, was the 2005 Florida-Tennessee game. Urban Meyer's first big game at Florida, night game, 91 degrees at kickoff. That place was deafening from the start. Tennessee, I'm going number 3, but again, I would have no problem with anybody flipping the order of those 2.
That's the exact 3 I had. LSU, Florida, Tennessee.
Yep.
But there's a lot of teams in there that you could, when it's rolling,
Yeah.
Yes.
they're really
Auburn, underrated.
Hell, I think South Carolina's underrated. Those fans
I
are
agree.
into it.
I
When
think-
they're into it and they got that sandstorm going and everything.
I think when they're good, Texas A&M
Yep.
Yeah.
is a
of good
place.
places.
But no, I think Florida is a fantastic
Yeah.
answer.
Okay,
too.
moving on. We're behind. All right, here's the next question. Alabama at Florida State, Auburn at Baylor, LSU at Clemson, Texas at Ohio State. When these SEC schools schedule these road games, and consider that, these teams were all good. I mean, Alabama didn't know FSU would stink. Auburn was probably on par with Baylor. But they're all 4 going on the road at FSU, at Baylor, at Clemson, at Ohio State. When these SEC schools schedule these road games, were they bold and gutsy or stupid?
Bold and gutsy. I'm sorry. I think good teams ought to go out on the road, play good teams. I think it makes for better football. And if you're good, you overcome going there and losing. I think you get a quarter of a point or half a point for going on the road. So I'm going to go bold and gutsy.
In a couple cases, I'd say bold and gutsy. In a couple cases, I'd say stupid because I'm not sure if I'm Auburn or one of those.
I
Types
just
of
mean in
programs-
general. My gist is, we cover a team
Yeah.
here that does not do this much.
Right.
They don't like going on the road to
Yeah.
another good Power 5 top. I mean, these are names, with the exception of Baylor. These are names. So is it stupid to schedule something you could lose? There are a lot of people who think, no, just schedule as bad as you can and slide into the playoffs.
Yeah, I think generally it's probably you're probably risking hurting yourself more than you're helping. It's sadly just the way they've decided playoff spots because last year at least showed that wins and losses mattered more than strength of schedule. So, so my thought is if I'm in Alabama, it's probably bold and gutsy because you can afford it. You're, a Georgia, someone like that, you can afford that. Anybody else in the SEC, you're taking a big risk. LSU, Clemson, I mean, there's very little payoff for that to me. I mean, that's a dangerous game with, not a ton of upside to really justify it.
I go bold and gutsy because if I'm a voter and you go and lose at one of these places, I'm not counting it off as much as I would if you go and beat. To me, there's more value in going and putting on a good show on the road against a good team than there is walloping East Tennessee State.
Yeah,
that's where I am.
That's how we should approach that as
I know they
voters
don't.
and stuff,
Yeah.
but they
LSU
don't.
loses to Clemson by 1. Tennessee beats ETSU by 80, which is more impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, last one. This one's fun. List the best helmets in the Southeastern Conference. Let's see, we did you. So we'll start with you. List the best helmets in the Southeastern Conference. Stop when you get to Tennessee's.
Oh, wow. And these are just normal helmets, not alternates?
Yeah. What is a normal helmet?
Yeah, exactly. Man. I'll go with...
Pure preference.
Oof. Yeah, this is tough.
It also helped if I hadn't printed out in front of you, but that's the challenge.
Yeah, I think Tennessee's high on the list, so I don't think I'll have to go very far. I'm going to say, man, this is separate from uniforms, too.
Yeah, just the helmet, which kind of gets into the logo, but that's
Yeah. I'm going to say Oklahoma, number 1. I love that red. The way the lights hit it, that's a good-looking helmet, I think.
just a simple OU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 2, Ole Miss. Love the script on the helmet.
The powder blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I should say.
Yes.
Powder blue.
Yes, their helmet.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's still different from the one they used to wear, but yeah.
Number 3, I think I'm going Tennessee.
Okay. Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Tennessee are his favorite helmets. Bob.
My favorite helmet, LSU.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
And they never change it.
And they never change it.
Well, the
I
design
like
of it, they
LSU's
change the
helmet.
color.
Yeah.
This would probably be a little controversial. Number 2, Alabama.
It's
I mean, it is simple. It's to the point,
Yep.
and it never changes.
You know immediately what you're looking at. It's Alabama.
And then I've got another one ahead of Tennessee, Auburn.
I consider that
I
one too.
like Auburn's entire look.
I do too, yeah.
I think Auburn's entire setup is a good look,
Yep.
unless they come out in all taupe or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then I get to Tennessee.
Okay.
I think Tennessee's right there with that. And once again, some of these lines are thin. Can I ask Ryan a question real quick?
Very quickly.
If you like Oklahoma, do you like Arkansas?
I do like Arkansas. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Fair enough.
those are pretty classic looks. But yeah, Oklahoma for some reason catches my eye.
I will go LSU as well, because when they wear that gold helmet, it's the same. You know it. I like Texas.
Yeah.
I like Texas a lot. Just again, I like any of those where it's like, boom.
I know
Texas.
who that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then third is Tennessee. And if Tennessee went back to the big T, and I don't mean the Nike shrunk T, I mean they have taken the T
Yeah.
and shrunk it. It's it's itty bitty on the helmet now, as opposed to when Manning was here, it filled up your whole helmet.
Yeah.
If they'd go back to that, Tennessee would be number 2. Yeah, they may be number 1 on my list, but that's where I would go. LSU, Texas, Tennessee. Bob Hodge, Ryan Callahan. This is a silly little exercise. We'll see if people like it. If you did like it, be sure to click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for us. That helps other people know about us. Do the notify, ring the little bell. That'll tell you when we post more stuff here. Leave your comment on any of these. I want to see your answers. Best helmet in the SEC. You tell us. And we'll see you next time on the Sports Source Digital Network.